They had me locked down, so I got my weight up. I met a couple Crips and about 100 Bloods. I'm only 19 in this juvenile facility where everyday niggas getting cut just because. So I made a vow when I was cuffed on that bus to keep it sucker free and keep it G no matter what. Now I'm in this box screaming I don't give a fuck. I'm hungry, cause I've been in here for like a month. The CEO said if I don't shut up, then I don't eat. But this shit's been like a week, I'm getting weak. I tried to write my fam about this shit a couple times, but they never get my kites when I let them fly. And I think I might know why.
We're sitting here with Faith Law. She's a local Buffalonian talent that has actually made it to big time. You know, I say big time because she's got a recurring role on a series. And the series is one that you may or may not have seen. It's called Orange is the New Black. What's the name of the character you play?
I don't have a character. It's just a core inmate on the show, and they meet the same faces in the prison, so that's what I play. As you can see, they took pictures of us to wear. These are the badges we wear in prison, and my name is on the badge, so I'm the prisoner.
Okay.
Faith is in prison.
So your character doesn't have a name?
Nope.
But it's a constant in the show.
It's a constant in the show, yeah.
Okay, that's good because you have to have the same roommates, the same inmates.
Right. In the prison.
Now, where did you originally go to school?
Originally born and raised right here in Buffalo. I went to the Buffalo Academy for Visual and Performing Arts for theater.
Okay, that's good. What year did you graduate? Just so the folks are trying to figure out if they were there when you were there.
I don't want to tell my age. I'm just playing. Okay. I graduated in 2000.
2000, okay. So class of 2000.
Class of 2000.
So how did you, were you there as a drama major or a dance major?
I was there as a theater major. I took up other things. I tried to sing. I tried to dance because, you know, the triple threat is ideally what they want on Broadway, which was my original goal.
How did you do with the dancing?
I actually can move well. I list myself as an actor who can sing and move well.
So you say you can sing, so we got to hear. Give me a note.
Some people want it all, but I just want nothing at all. If I can't have you, baby.
That's okay. Okay, I got you. I feel you. So, how did you first become interested in showbiz?
Since I was a little girl, I actually started off singing, you know, like everyone else in the church, and just performing in different competitions locally and in New York State as well. I actually got into oratory speaking with the national, the NAACP,
okay.
And I got to go nationally, and nationally with them. I never brought home a gold, but it was still a great experience to travel.
But did you do your best when you competed?
Oh yes, I always did my best.
That's the important thing, right?
Yes, it is. But it opened up my eyes to competing nationally. So.
Before your role on Orange is the New Black, had you done any other acting?
Yes, I have been on stages more than anything, especially in Buffalo. You know, I started off in Buffalo, and when those doors closed, I went on to New York City. Okay. And I got to do some off-Broadway. I also started off in film by happen chance. Broadway wasn't coming soon enough, so I started off in a international film where they had subtitles at the bottom, but it was just the best experience that I ever had. Even still thus far, even when working with bigger companies, just that first initial working in film with the international company that the movie went somewhere like France or something. I don't remember where it went with its subtitles. It was just a great experience, and I still have connection with those people. So.
That's great. Now, is acting, or is it a big leap from stage acting to film acting?
It is a very huge leap from stage acting to film. Luckily, I do have training. My degree is from the University of Buffalo in film. I did so much stage that I thought I needed the training in film. So I did mainly film production. I stayed behind the camera more than I did in front, but I understood the actor's role in front of the camera as opposed to on stage, with voice, with how they can actually move and interact. I think a lot of stage is more, if not improv, it's because it's live, the energy is so much different.
You're bouncing off of you react to what's happening.
Right, you react to what's happening. The audience can sometimes slow down something, whereas in film it's totally different. Everyone you have to know your cue. Everyone speaks, exactly to what the script says unless told otherwise, and you really have to portray that character according to what was told for you to portray.
So what was your first professional acting job?
My first professional acting?
I guess that's basically when you first got paid.
When I first got paid, actually was the international film.
Okay.
Even though they sent it across seas, that was when I actually spoke and did something, I guess they knew my name over in France, maybe, I don't know. But that was the first time I was actually paid for the gig, and it was really a great experience.
Are you a member of the Screen Actors Guild?
I am not a member of the Screen Actors Guild, and here is the reason.
Okay.
There's a lot of different opportunities that are given to actors, regardless if they're big actors or small actors, and depending on if you're in that union or not, will determine your rate of pay or how much money you will make. You also have to get waivers in order to get into the union, and that actually happens to some people who want to be in film and some people who don't want to be in film. So even working on Orange for 2 seasons, they gave something called Taft-Hartley to different people on set. So regardless, there's some people who didn't want to be in film, but they were just there filming because they need to make extra money, and they got all of their waivers. You need 3 waivers to get into the union, to the guild. I was not given all of those waivers, and I'm not sure if I really wanted to be given all those waivers, because the people who did get waivers we no longer saw in season 2, or they weren't working as much as the people who weren't given the waivers. So it's a blessing and a curse.
So the ones that weren't given the waivers, were they paid more maybe?
They're paid more.
Okay.
They're definitely paid more. When you're in the union, you get paid at least double, sometimes triple, what the people who aren't in the union get paid. So it's all about a pay scale.
So that makes them have to consider, do we really want this,
Probably,
this character?
yeah, that's what it really is. It boils down to the money.
When they sit down with the budget.
Right.
So how did you land that role?
I started off just like a lot of the other big actors in a casting agency. I don't have my own personal agent, which also determines whether or not you get the waivers and what gigs you get. I just started with really it's like a background casting agency, but you can get prominent roles within that agency. It's Casting Networks, which also Brad Pitt went through, and a lot of big actors started there. So that was my starting point.
Okay. So do they just look through a list of faces and, oh, there's a face we need, or do they consider other things as well?
I think initially it starts with face, but there's a million of me's out there, believe it or not, and then they go through the file and they see whether or not this person is acclimated to being on camera, or do they have any kind of training or anything of that nature. They want to see if you won't be in the background like, hey mom, or just doing things that
So if you're going to come in and stick to the script.
Right.
So it's important to them that you have some knowledge of what they're doing.
Right. It's important that you have some knowledge, and sometimes you can just be that person who they think really looks like the character. If I need crazy eyes, for example. You know, I want someone who has crazy eyes. I want someone, you know, they're going to narrow it down eventually, and they're going to pick out of the people who have the look and also have the qualifications.
So in terms of having putting a resume together, what would you recommend? You know, someone do that was thinking, okay, I want to get into this business. How do you establish a resume? What do you stand on street corners, do puppet shows?
You know what? It's a tricky thing that even I had to learn later in life. You can't put like background roles on your resume, even though I've been in countless productions where I don't have a name. I just have a place to be on camera. You know, if it's a big bar scene, then you're just the bar. You're a person in the bar. But if you want to try to put that on your resume before you start to get the speaking roles, you say, I'm patron number 1. Put a number on it. Okay. I'm patron number 2. They don't, you know, really dig deep and say, let me go back to that specific movie and see did patron number 1 say anything. Also, try to do small productions. There's nothing against that as long as you create a reel that an agent can see and then can shop it out to other casting directors and they see that you speak well on camera or you act well. Create a reel. You can do small projects. The great Steve Henderson from Buffalo, who teaches at the University of Buffalo, told me that he never turns down a role, and he's worked with everyone, from the biggest production to the smallest. He said he never turns down a role because there's always an opportunity to hone his craft, and also, you know, you could put it in a reel.
So, I've had the experience of trying to do some small productions myself, and I've talked to various actors, and some of them, it seems the more serious actors were willing just to do the role, and it wasn't too small of a role for them because they wanted something to have on a resume. And then I had the divas that this isn't that big of a role. How do you? What's the importance of that?
This whole idea of going after a dream is a very humbling experience. One day you can be on the mountaintop, and the next day, literally, you can be in the valley low. I tell people all the time, the first week I got into all of this, I was sipping champagne with Queen Latifah and Spike Lee and all these great people who I admire, and literally months down when I couldn't find something to do or couldn't get into one film or anything, I was serving champagne, and I think I served Gayle King and Gabourey Sidibe and all the ladies of Sex and the City too. I was doing an event serving champagne as a server. So when you go through humbling experiences like that, then you realize it's just a blessing to be able to do what you love to do, whether it be grand or small. There's nothing small or too small for someone who loves what they do.
So what would you cut? What does the future hold for Faith Law?
I live by this motto that I just learned some time ago at my church several years ago. The camera's blinking. And that's do what I've never done, be what I've never been, and go where I've never gone. If not now, when? That's what I plan to do.
Okay. Now, if I understand from a conversation we were having earlier, you said you have also written some screenplays. What are your aspirations with that?
I really would love to produce. I would love to get some of my pieces produced. I have 7 feature films written. They're actually sci-fi horrors. It's crazy. I dream these things, and then I just wake up and I write them. And whether it be from a treatment to producing it on my own somehow, you know, if the funds come, then I would love to do it.
Okay. You were saying that some of them were kind of big production scenes.
Yeah.
So that
sci-fi horror, there's a lot of gory scenes,
special effects and so
special
forth.
effects needed, animation on some of them, and it's pretty big.
Okay. And well, there are a lot of independent filmmakers locally. Have you talked to any of them at all?
I would love to collaborate. I think that's the best advice I can give to anyone. You know, stay with the people who are doing what you're doing, and then you can fly. That's my belief.
Now, you were in season 1, and you were also going to be in season 2?
Yes.
And I already know that we can't ask you what's going to happen.
No,
we
you're
just have
gonna
to wait
get me
and
fired.
see. But we're gonna be looking to see, looking forward to see. You know, not everybody knows there's somebody from Buffalo in here.
Right.
That's
Nobody knows this.
So I want to thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for inviting me.
They had me locked down, so I got my way up. I met a couple Crips and about 100 Bloods. I'm only 19 in this juvenile facility where everyday niggas getting cut just because. So I made a vow when I was cuffed on that bus to keep it sucker free and keep it G no matter what. Now I'm in this box screaming I don't give a fuck. I'm hungry.
Young Tosh in the building, her stress, throw it down. We tryna get a party started with a drink set. Put a weed back with your G stacks. And if a bitch got beef, she can bring that. She can bring that. Trick, you can bring that.
The kid be the reason of death. These holla tips like hot jalapenos that be burning your chest. Slots them y'all straight to the rest. 31 at your chest, I'm like Ox Kid. Who the fuck wanna test? Come with me, and Young Tosh gonna take your best. I treat somebody like the gang kid, put you to rest. Bigger the clip, I did it again. That's my motto. Yes, again, I shit talking new tumble like Nelly Fatago. Then I come through and still got niggas against a model. Leah Ho, family inside. If you go against this kid again, you better run, cause I'm coming with like 2 or 3 or maybe 4 burns. You said I gets down 4 pounds till that dog's a millimeter. I knock you off the park, a goblin off Derek Zeta. Keep my heater, bulletproof under my Vita. You want flying cars, if I blew up
We
in 2-seater.
tryna get the party started with a drink set. Put a weed back with your G stacks. And if a bitch got beef, she can bring that. She can bring that. Trick, you can bring that. You don't wanna bother me when I'm drunk and dude, I'm so pop. Matter of fact, yo, my trunk is 2. I got a deuce and a bunch of 2s. My shit's outside the club and we up through. Music bumping, bottles in the air, stunting too. Niggas wanna get with me when we through. He got a spouse, so we riding, ducking too. I don't give a fuck, this shit better stay in line. Ask him who it is, he gon' say it's mine. He two-weighing me every single day and night. We still lethal, I ain't frontin' what I say in my rhymes. Niggas love it cause I show him how to twerk it. It's right, it's slow, fast, pump the brakes, murk it. It's side to side, up and down, straight.
Yeah, we can work that out later. What time you coming through? Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll just be in home around that time. No problem. You do the same for me one of these days. Alright then. Yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Right, deuces. Got this nigga.
Alright, man. See you soon. Yes, sir. That was my man Ice. He just came to the rescue.
Came to the rescue? What do you mean by that?
Man, he gonna let me finish Angela demo at his joint.
Wasn't all of your music and everything in your computer? How will you ever get all that work done again in somebody else's studio?
That's the beauty of working at Ice's joint. He got all the same programs on his computer that I have on mine.
Okay. I don't get it. How does that help you? You still have to sit and re-record all of that music you spent all the time working on. Isn't all that stuff lost now?
It would be, if it wasn't for Chris.
Chris, your cousin?
Yup,
And what's this?
it's a flash drive.
I know what a flash drive is. What does it have to do with your studio?
Remember when the crackhead broke into my cousin's house and stole all his shit?
Yeah, that's when you and Zach first went and got your own stuff, but...
My man Raphael, the TI guy, told me I should get a flash drive and save all my programs onto that. So if I'm at somebody else's studio, I could just load it right up. And if my system crashes, I don't lose anything. I'm so glad I listened to that motherfucker. Besides that, all the beats are in the drum machine. I took that to work with me to finish the beats for Randy.
Oh. I never thought about that.
Well, I gotta get organized. It's gonna be different working somewhere else.
And I gotta get up to the station.
Oh yeah. Yo, I was listening to your show last night. What happened after that one song went off? It was like dead silent for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I thought I had more time. I was in the newsroom talking to somebody.
Who? That Vaughn nigga?
No, it was not Vaughn. He wasn't even there. Well, he was there, but I was talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I bet that.
Oh, David, you are so jealous of my career. I just cannot believe you.
Career? What career? You don't even have a time slot. You're the fill-in DJ on the #2 black station in a city that only has 2 black stations. That's AM at that. What am I supposed to be jealous of?
Alright, now first, you gotta convert your files. What version did you have on your computer?
I don't even remember. I think it was called Beats in the Box Studio Edition.
Alright, now they got 3 different versions of it. They got the gold version, the silver version, and the platinum version. What color was the package? If you can remember.
Yeah, I think it was the silver version because I remember it being a silver box with a mixing board on it.
Try to get you to update that whole studio.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Besides, man, I did an upgrade one other time, and man, it just wound up messing everything up. I had my computer moving slow. My customers were complaining because they had to pay more for studio time. I didn't want to go through that again.
Nigga, that's your fault. Besides, it ain't much of a difference in the way it worked.
Yeah, but they moved some things around, and it wasn't how I remembered, and just, man, wound up messing everything up for me, man. Basically, some computer geek moved some stuff around, make it look like he was doing his job, and man, could have saved me the headache, man.
Well, fortunately for you, silver files they can be converted to the gold files, and the gold files they can be converted to the platinum files, just like that.
Makes perfectly good sense to me.
All right, all done here. Just remember to save them as the platinum files and not the gold files when you're ending the session, okay?
All right, cool.
All right.
Hold up, bro. You gotta get up, bro. Producer seat, nigga.
There you go with that shit.
Hey, you already know. I don't even know why you sat down in the first place.
Man, I can't tell the difference, man.
Scoot over. It's a good thing your client running late. It took a little longer than I thought it would.
Man, that ain't a good thing at all. My bad it's taking so long, man. I'm thinking about that shit right now. I don't know where he at, but
It's cool. Man, don't even worry about it. Gave me a chance to learn the whole beats in the box thing.
word.
Alright, you go straight to the back and make a left and you'll be in the studio area.
Perfect timing. What's good? Doing that shit?
Yes, this is my client who was an hour late.
Mato, I am so sorry. I had to pick up Gina from work.
It's my fault. A patient wet herself after I already changed her and had to wait for an ambulance for another patient. I am so sorry.
Don't even worry about it. Yo, we just got something set up anyway.
It's like you know exactly when he get here. Please, have a seat.
Yo, let's just get this session started, man. We already running late, but we can catch up on time. Yo, pull up that Cocaine Blues file right there.
Cocaine Blues. Yes, sir. Is that right there?
Yeah.
Alright, now try to keep your voice in this general area. Now you ain't gotta be stiff, but try to keep your voice directed towards the mic. Alright?
Okay, I got it.
Alright, she ready to go.
I just want to go over this one change.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't you used to bone that bitch?
That's her. So you could imagine the drama when she walked in last week.
Oh damn. Was Robin there?
Yo, she just came as they was leaving.
And now all of a sudden your shit missing.
Kid members, and I don't even want to talk about it, man.
Damn, homie. Alright, so you ain't recording none of the verses. How's she gonna work you?
She know when to come in.
Cool.
When the track come on, you go here, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Then that's when the hook come in.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
You do.
That's not it.
What's not it? What's the problem?
That's not what I had. I just need you to do it the way I asked you to do it.
Well, I tried. I don't want to sing this anyway.
You can't just sing it for me. I'm just asking you to sing one little part for me.
I told you I'd rather rap it than sing it.
Again with the rap thing?
I wrote something to it last night.
But that's not what I'm asking you to do. We can do that a different time. I'm just needing you to do this right here, just right now.
I don't want to sing.
Easy.
Always do.
Easy. Now let's see what's up with it.
This not being on my tab, by the way, if this go down.
Anyway,
Somebody gonna pay for it.
I'll pay for it.
Alright, that's how it is.
I wrote a little bit. It's in my phone, so. You good?
Let us know when you're ready.
It was all a dream, inspired by Missy and Biggie. This fire within me can burn up a city. Through the pain and the struggle, remained on my hustle. Cause it's a known fact that this game don't love you. Listen for the passion when I speak. You gotta start from the bottom before you relaxing on the beach. We out here trying to eat, but it ain't enough to go around. Dreams are just that, and these crabs will try to pull you down. Can't trust anyone, they out here lying. These dudes selling dreams, but I ain't buying. I'ma be unsigned till my talent is proven. So like you, Hall, I gotta keep it moving.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Damn good stuff.
What do you think?
Money to the ceiling, yeah. On the floor, music now. We rollin' what's the scope? Peasy, I see you. That's how I do. That's how I do. That's how I do. That's how I do.
Stokey, where you at, man?
Swag on a billion. Worth
Poppin' bottles all night. Yes, sir. Prince Carroll's definitely in the building. Real Prince.
That's how I do. That's how I do. That's how I do. That's how I do. That's how I do.
Tell him, Prince. Yup, that's how I do. Got two bad coming through. I'm a dog, but them raised the roof. Yeah, I said it, I'm a dog, but them is too. Swag on the press, he feelin' like Obama. Come, how you fucking baby mamas? No more drama, I Mary J with the problems. How you do it? I do it big, no problem. Check it, got my sneakers on Louis. My wrists on Tukey. That Crip blue, y'all jet blue, I'm G5 Tui. Yeah, so when you introduce me, the world gon' know it. Cause Pat Daniels taught him how to get this money. Got a lot of bottles poppin'. That spaceship knockin', rotting through the hood. Getting off like Johnny Cochran. My life's so real, you could do a movie, doctor. Cause I'm getting so much bread. And them haters poppin', but my money to the ceiling. Bitches on the floor, we champagne spillin'. We rollin' what's the scope? That's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do. That's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do.
Swag on a billion, worth 100 million. We started from the floor, now we got money to the ceiling.
That's how I do, 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 that's how I do.
Yo, my mind in some places the GPS couldn't take you. Like eggshells, they break you. Trying to fool you like April. So may I call my man Junebug and get this shit poppin' like 4th of July. Skip 2 months, come back on the 31st. Mike Meyer, your crew up. That's how I do. I can't see these new. Too much money in my view. 1, 2, 3, let that thing bang. Sit your $5 ounce down before I make change. I'm dogging, I ain't good. I'm a great dame. Call him with the wood. I'm a freight train. Everybody run the city till they pull a hammy. Or I pull a steamer. Call it stand. June sexy probably make a nun wear their panties. Sitting on top of the game, these rappers can't stand me. I wonder why these niggas take me. What's on your mind? You what you mad? I'm in whip. You can't afford to drive.
Money to the ceiling. Bitches on the floor, we champagne spillin'. We rollin' what's the scope? That's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do. That's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do.
Swag on a billion, worth 100 million. We started from the floor, now we got money to the ceiling.
That's how I do, 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 that's how I do.
I go in it with a mask and come out it with a bag. Put up with fettuccine, the same color as grass. Addicted to popping tags. I spend all your network. It's your money, I need it now. I'm Kelly JP Whitworth. She should tell her jaws hurt. I can tell my hurt. Getting cream while release cream, but make sure she cool. Got white girl, OJ. For the love of money, OJs. I will move them blue jays. I get money in my PJs. Same dude as before. Ride coupe like 2 dogs. 2 goons and 5 seats. Ride round with you know. Betty Boot was all chrome, but the rest black as Nino. I never snitch on no man, he gave him up like Juno. But back to money, believe it make the world spin. So much in my pockets, now my ass look like my girlfriend. Thinking of a master plan, gotta be the tummy. All black, everything kicking your door screaming.
Money to the ceiling, bitches on the floor, we champagne spillin'. We rollin' what's the scope? That's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do. That's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do, that's how I do.
Swag on a billion, worth 100 million. We started from the floor, now we got money to the ceiling.
That's how I do, 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 that's how I do.
Looking all over for you. What are you doing out here?
Just finishing my drink before I go.
Go? The event isn't over yet. People are just starting to arrive, really. Look, I know it's boring now, just a few political figures and their entourages, but I swear it's gonna pick up once the crowd gets here.
Oh yeah? Really?
What is with you, David? Why can't you just come somewhere and be with me?
Talking about? We're together all the time.
I mean out, having a good time together?
Look, maybe we could do something later. Get a pizza or some subs, watch a movie when Little D comes up.
Little David? I mean out, alone, together, with you.
We will spend some alone time together. Don't worry.
When? After the studio? After little David? After his crazy ass mama Eveline?
Look, you don't have to deal with Evelyn at all. I go pick him up wherever he is. And do not call her that in front of little David.
Yeah, but I have to deal with you every time you go deal with her. I just want to kick that tramp's ass.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm gonna deal with her. I gotta go pick up little David and go over to Ice's house. I'll see you later.
Have a good time.
I feel I'm headed to the top cause I hustle the hardest. I kick game like it's soccer and I'm coaching the starters and I'm my own man. I own teams and got shooters. My clique's 13 cause we don't fit under rulers. I'm not feeling these losers. These lame niggas bore me. Never in the ground, but that's a whole nother story. I'm soaring. That white dog ain't fly as me. Sent niggas to Mars and still wasn't high as me. Honestly. I try to be modest, y'all shine, but you ain't real. Y'all remind me of polish. I ain't hungry, I'm starving. This royal family like face cars. Aces of the game on track like race cars. See, haters don't stick. I'm Teflon, think you on top, and that's when you get stepped on. I feel pain cause I go so hard and need condoms for the beats cause my flow so raw.
Yo, Randy.
What's up?
Those ain't the same lyrics from before. What happened?
I just added a couple lines.
Which ones?
The ones at the end of the verse.
I just messed up the whole program. Now I gotta make it longer. You should have told me, man.
I did tell you last week. You just didn't make the changes to the music.
Oh, that's the part you was talking about? I thought you was adding some lyrics. Not replacing them.
I thought I told you what I was doing, man.
Just give me a minute.
Yeah, fucked up, right?
Alright, this should work. It's longer now. Stand by. watch him and I'll be right back, okay? Why does my son always gotta look like a bum when it's time for him to come around me? What do you mean, play clothes? What if I want to take him somewhere nice? Cause every time he come around me, he got on these same 3 outfits, and I know he got way more than that. Well, what you do with the money I give you? Well, I'm gonna tell the judge I want the amount reduced. Cause it's sad that every time my son come around, he look like a bum. But you riding around in a car that you cannot afford unless you was getting half my damn check. Hold up. No. You're not about to tell me where I can and cannot take my son. Hello? Yo, Randy, run that verse back, man. My bad. Yo, Randy, run that verse back for me. My bad, y'all.
I feel I'm headed to the top, cause I hustle the hardest. I kick game like it's soccer and I'm coaching the starters, and I'm my own man. I own teams and got shooters. My clique's 13 cause we don't fit under rulers. I'm not feeling these losers. These lame niggas bore me. Never in the ground, but that's a whole nother story. I'm soaring, that white dog ain't fly as me. Sent niggas to Mars and still wasn't high as me. Honestly, I try to be modest, y'all shine, but you ain't real. Y'all remind me of polish. I ain't hungry, I'm starving. This royal family like face cars. Aces of the game on track like race cars. See, haters don't stick, I'm Teflon. Think you on top, and that's when you get stepped on. I feel pain cause I go so hard and need condoms for the beats cause my flow so raw.
And I started not to let him go on his visit this week. Fuck that court shit. It's my son. And I say what goes on. Yeah, he be taking my son around that girlfriend of his. Well, I don't trust her ass. Who do you think he was cheating on me with? One and the same. And now they live together. I thought I heard somebody say they were getting married, but it hasn't happened yet. Just mean he's still looking around for somebody else to knock up. Girl, I'll tell you the truth.
So what did she say after that?
She grabbed my paper and said she was going to rip it if I didn't give her one of my pencils.
Did you tell the teacher?
No, I ain't no snitch.
That's not being a snitch when you tell a teacher something like that.
You said it yourself in your rhymes. You know you can't be no snitch, nigga.
That's different. That's about your education.
So when is it okay to snitch?
I already told you. Since school and dealing with your education, it's not snitching.
Even if you could get beat up for it?
Beat up? Beat up by who? Who beat you up?
Nobody, Dad. Nobody beat me up. But I just don't snitch like that stupid Sheldon did.
Sheldon? Who he?
This boy in my class, he told the teacher who wrote a bad word on the board, and at the end of the day, he got jumped by the Wolfpack boys.
Still taking them karate classes, right?
Yeah, whenever Mom has time to take me.
Do you like it?
Yeah, sometimes.
Show me what you be learning in there.
You mean like the kata?
Yeah. Show me that one.
Gazume, Kyosuke, Rei, Hodgman. Say you chin.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm gonna take you from now on.
You gonna take karate class too?
No, man. I ain't gotta take karate. I already know how to fight.
But you can't beat me.
What? Boy, I'll turn your little ass into a first. You better come here. Show me what. There you go. There you go.
I know you two are not roughhousing on my good shit. Get off the bed before you break something in here.
We're sorry. We didn't mean to, babe. God, see. Come on, little D. Get her. Get her, little D. Get her. Get her. Get her.
All right, now get off of me before I have to hurt you boys.
Sorry.
Knocking my earrings out. Did you at least save me one slice of pizza?
No, we didn't save you one slice of pizza.
I can't believe you guys ate all of... Hey, there are 2 slices in here.
Told you we didn't save you one slice. We saved you 2.
You better have. I'm starving. We had to skip lunch at work today.
Alright. Well, D, go ahead and get your stuff together so I can get you home on time. Pretty sure your mother has somewhere special to take you by 4 o'clock. Go ahead. Damn, boy. When the last time you got your hair cut?
I don't know. It's been like a few weeks, I think.
We'll have to cut this bush down. You grab my clippers. Go ahead and put that down real quick. Almost done. Let's see. There you go. Alright, check it out in the mirror. Clean now, kid. Dust you off a little bit. Alright, now sweep up. Hello.
Nigga, what the hell possessed you to cut my son's hair? I did not give you permission to touch his hair.
Permission? I don't need permission to cut my son's hair. Especially when you send him looking all raggedy like that.
I already have someone to cut his hair. Thank you.
You mean that dick-wild boyfriend of yours, Waldo?
It's Walter. And he's my fiance.
Whatever his name is, I don't want him touching my son's head. I'll be cutting his hair from now on.
Well, when Walter and I are married, he is going to be little David's stepfather. And he has expressed a willingness to adopt DeAndre.
His name is David, and I'm David's father. He doesn't need to be adopted.
I just want him to have a real father figure in the home.
You act like I'm not in my son's life.
What's every other weekend? Please.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way. I guess I don't have to keep it a secret anymore. If you haven't already, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
For what? Trying to reduce your child support payment again? Ha ha ha! You tickle me, little man.
Well, keep laughing, Eveline. You've already given me all the proof I need.
Proof? Proof
of why the judge should grant me joint custody of my son. Hello? Are you still there? Or are you too busy picking your face up off the floor?
Joint custody?
Hitmaker. We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown. Cause who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown. I said, I wanna watch the game. She said, BET, no, LeBron James. Thinking she a bad girl, no oxygen. I swear to God, mama off the chain. Off the hook, hit it from the back, I swear the wave. Had me laying in that 6 days. Beat that, yeah, 56 ways. See, I'm a crispy 100 bill, don't change. Now leave me alone and get out my face. Girlie, it's Nate Palm. I'm about to catch a case. They say my money long. I need another safe. It's like I'm diabetic, the way I eat the cake. Girlie, it's Nate Palm. This shit is simple. See, I don't fuck with friends. I fuck with kinfolk. Gotta keep it indoors with an info. Giving me Superdome like we playing indoors. Who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown. Cause who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown.
I got these haters hating on me, a waiter waiting on me, a bad on the line call waiting for me. And I ain't no Kobe, but I ball. I'm at the All-Star game on a conference call. See my seats on the floor, she like a ref, what she blow? Ain't nothing in my phone, that's all you need to know. Don't follow where I go, let's just on the Twitter though. And if you a no-go, what the hell you tweet me for? Money all of no, I don't know nothing about broke. Irish Spring out here, they don't know nothing about dope. Cocoa butter, fucking up the game. Now back to these cause control the game. Who you talking to? Don't talk to me like that. Talk like that, don't you know? Get smashed. These niggas walk around talk like you and all your friends. And at the end of the day, them be the one talk to the feds.
Who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown. Cause who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown. Mr. Telephone Man, could you please change my number? She calling from ATL. She thinks she Lauren London. She after my young money, like I ain't quiet hunting. Bring them bottles to the table. Feel like we throwing hundreds. I'm a grown man. Tell her broke, store face. If she want a little boy, better take her to Penn State. Got a bad bitch on my left, miss right here on my waist. And these diamonds on my neck look like something out of space. Who you talking to? I'm peasy, like a pothole. I make these rappers CD skip. I'm getting dollars. These broke ain't see me since. You couldn't see me broke. Now you all on peasy.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown. Cause who you talking to? I'm grown. You mean I stay busy like my phone? And since we talking about my celly, I think I should roam. Because I'm out of town, you should meet my downtown.
First of all, I swear you ain't even got it all. Cause while I stand tall, you just suck like a straw. So don't make me bring out the dog and hit you with my paw. And here's a warning, I do like y'all. Cause when I see green, I don't go. Cause only time I see green is when I flow for the dough. And then I sell out the show and make the fans say, aight. Cause I'm a pimp like Dolomite.
Come on, why we rule the world?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we got the girls?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we stay shining?
Cause we got it like that. Why I'm the baddest at rhyming? Cause I got it like that.
Why we rule the world?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we got the girls?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we stay shining?
Cause we got it like that. Why I'm the baddest at rhyming? Cause I got it like that. Yo, like that?
Why we got the girls?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we stay shining?
Cause we got it like that. Why I'm the baddest at rhyming? Cause I got it like that.
Yo, y'all hate for me to floss like I ain't raw. You want me to fit him, but I ain't y'all. I rock a regular tee. You rock Gucci. Chicks loving me. You acting bougie. They love my style like they love my group. They love the jacket like they love the suits. King is fake graphic. We design what you want. KS Entertainment. We ain't gon' front. We gon' keep it hot. I know on the spot. Done next. We about to rock. Roll your flush, baby. From now to eternity. Got the itch to blow and it's burning. And why I rule the world?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we got the girls?
Cause we got it like that.
And why we stay shining?
Cause we got it like that. Why I'm the baddest at rhyming? Cause I got it like that.
Why we rule the world?
Cause we got it like that.
Why we got the girls?
Cause we got it like that.
And why we stay shining?
Cause we got it like that. Why I'm the baddest at rhyming? Cause I got